Once there lived a boy. He constantly broke all the toys that were bought for him. When his mom and dad asked why he had broken the toy, the boy replied, "I was curious what's inside." So they bought him a big construction set, but the boy didn't start building anything. "Boring," he said. And he continued to break his toys. Sometimes he would rip off a soldier's leg or head, break a car, or pry open the insides of a toy gun with sounds and lights. After this, Mom and Dad stopped buying him toys. The boy started taking toys away from younger kids on the street and deliberately breaking them so that they wouldn't have toys either. And all the kids in the yard stopped bringing toys from home. One day the boy was bored outside, so he went to an old construction site. It was said that there was buried treasure in the basement. But the basement was now filled with so much junk that finding anything there was difficult. The boy didn't need treasure. He just wanted to shoot a rat with his slingshot in the basement. He even imagined how fun it would be to bring a dead rat to the yard and scare the girls. But when the boy went down to the basement of the old construction site, it was so dark there that he couldn't see not only rats but even the floor beneath his feet. Although there were rats here, something was constantly rustling in the darkness, squeaking, and sometimes you could even see the glint of red rat eyes. The boy tried to shoot at those eyes, but he never hit. The rats were faster. "I need to climb higher," thought the boy, and he crawled into the darkest corner. Here the sounds became louder. Someone was stomping in the darkness, scratching with claws, and even seemed to sigh and moan. Suddenly the boy became scared, and he thought that not only rats could live here. He decided to go back, but he couldn't find the way back and wandered in the darkness for a long time, stumbling over the piled up junk. And those who lived here began to get closer. Now they rustled from all sides, scratched, crawled, stomped, and made many more noises, so that the boy began to think that there was some unknown creature with thousands of tentacles in the darkness. The boy started to cry. "Stop it! Stop scaring me," he shouted, but the darkness only burst with new sounds. And suddenly something flashed in the darkness. The lights were dim, but not scary, as if a Christmas garland had lit up in the distance. In the light of these lights, the boy saw strange, ugly creatures surrounding him. They were old, dirty, broken, with detached legs and arms, broken parts, disrupted insides where gears still spun. But some of them still had batteries inside. That's what was glowing in the darkness. "Who are you?" asked the scared boy. "We are toys," answered the creatures, and only then did the boy understand that he was surrounded only by old discarded toys. "What are you doing here?" "We were broken and thrown away." The boy stopped being afraid. Who would be afraid of toys? "Hey, how do I get out of here?" "Come with us," said the toys and moved into the darkness. The boy followed the glowing lights, but the toys didn't lead him to the exit. They led him to a deep pit. The boy looked inside, but in the darkness, nothing could be seen. It just felt like it was very deep, and it smelled of mold and decay from there. The boy got scared again. "Where did you bring me, stupid toys?" he shouted. "I need to get out of here." "Up, home." But the toys replied, "We will throw you down. You will break, and we will see what's inside you." And they moved closer to him. "No, don't." The boy was frightened and started crying again. "I won't do it anymore." The toys just silently stared at him and moved even closer. And then the glowing lights went out, and the boy was left alone in darkness and silence. He wanted to run away, but he didn't know which way to go and was afraid of falling into the pit. "I have to sit on the ground and move by touch," thought the boy. But then he felt something looming over him from the darkness, and he stepped back, not realizing at first that there was no ground under his feet, and he fell down. And then the boy screamed.